Hey everybody, this is Sage from Fandom City, and we're here to talk to you about, that's right, more Star Wars. I'm sure you've been looking at the channel and been going, what the hell is up with all this Halloween content? Well, the Halloween content is definitely going to continue for the foreseeable future, but we're here to talk some Star Wars. We just did a video on the Mandalorian trailer that you can check out on the channel, and now we're here to talk to you guys about the Kenobi TV series. That's right, the Kenobi Disney Plus series is finally, and we mean finally, been officially announced by Lucasfilm, Disney, Kathleen Kennedy, and Ewan McGregor himself. I will say this: I apologize for some of the feedback you hear right now. We didn't think we were going to be doing these videos today, and we have. So news breaks, and we're committed to keeping the YouTube channel up to date here at Fandom City, and this is how we're going to do it. Joining me to talk about the Kenobi series very briefly is the co-host over at the Fandom City Pod, Mick Mann. What's happening, man?
Oh man, I'm excited. I'm hyped. I can't believe this is finally happening.
We talked about this past week on the Fandom City Pod, which, by the way, if you guys missed, you can download it on Anchor, Google Podcast, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Stitcher, Radio Public, all those good places. We talked about the possibility of this thing finally getting officially announced and the Cry Wolf syndrome, and it's like, shame on you for getting me once. Shame on me for getting me twice. Really shame on me for getting me 72 times. And it feels like that's what's happened. But finally, long after we first discussed this way back in the first year Star Wars Wastelands in 2015, 4 years have passed. And we finally have an Obi-Wan Kenobi series that will start shooting early next year for what I'm guessing is probably going to be a 2021 release date. It seems to make sense. And yes, it's starring Ewan McGregor. And, dude, just initial thoughts finally getting this done.
I can't believe it's real. When things first starting, I wasn't watching the panels as they occurred because, I hardly ever do. And, when news starts trickling out, it's like, come on. You expect me to fall for this again? And then you start seeing it from more and more reliable sources and other people, and then you actually start seeing clips of it, and it's like, holy crap, this is real, this is really happening, I can't believe it. I'm glad I didn't put any cash down on this, because I'd have lost some shekels today if I had.
I was pretty sure it was done as soon as Kathleen Kennedy walked off the stage after she introduced the Mandalorian panel. My heart sunk. And then when Jon Favreau said, oh, there's one more thing that Kathy wants to do for you guys, I was like, oh my god, it's happening. It's happening. And then it's just like, we give you the R2-D2 series. Obviously that didn't happen, and it is the Kenobi series. If you want to hear us talk about the possibilities of villains and storyline possibilities, you're going to have to tune in to next Wednesday's Fandom City Pod live on Mixlr for that. One final thought here, man, from you on the Kenobi series finally being announced. Is there anything specifically that you are now hoping for? I should mention that this apparently, according to Ben Hart from the Star Wars Underworld, I have not confirmed this yet, this is just from him, that the series will take place 8 years after Revenge of the Sith, which would put it 11 years before A New Hope. But thoughts on that, and maybe one thing you really want from this series?
Well, the timing certainly tracks. There's not a lot of things we know occurred with Obi-Wan in that interim between 3 and 4. So, getting in to fill those holes with it is a great deal. All we have is the knowledge we've gleaned from Rebels, and that's not a great deal. So I'm excited to fill in some of these holes. I can't wait to see Ewan in the cloak again and the robes and wielding the lightsaber. I'm excited. I'm hyped for it. And the one thing I really, truly want is the first two words out of Ewan's mouth to be, hello there.
In the series, you mean?
In the series, yeah.
I was going to say, because I don't believe that was the first two words out of his mouth tonight.
That's what I want. That's what I
I'm
want the
shocked
first
it
thing
wasn't.
out of his mouth in the series.
Hello there.
Yeah.
Well, it's hard to disagree with that. I want a lightsaber battle. You can't have Ewan back as Obi-Wan without a lightsaber battle against somebody. Who
That's
will it
such a
be?
foregone conclusion that I can't justify using my pick like that.
I'll say this then. I'll ask you one last question before we get out of here.
Okay.
And I know people are like, well, aren't you guys going to speculate on who the villain's going to be and where the story's going to go? Yeah, we will. Tune in Wednesday. Do you think this is a limited series, one season and done? Or is there a chance they could get 2 or 3 seasons out of Ewan in this thing? It should be noted that even up on StarWars.com, it's not titled limited series.
Well, man, there's a whole host of factors that go into that, and I mean, I imagine we'll go into much greater depth on Fandom City, but there's just so many factors involved that I see both sides of the coin.
Mm-hmm.
I could see situations where it is, a multi-season project, and I also see reasons why it could be just a one and done. Mm-hmm. So, I'll speculate on that on Wednesday because I'm sure we'll talk about it.
Yep.
But, I can see both sides. I can see it going both ways. And I'll expound on that on the next Fandom City episode.
There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. An Obi-Wan Kenobi series is officially, that's right, it's happening. No more what ifs. We can stop speculating if they've gotten into a fight and negotiations have broken down. That has not happened. Ewan McGregor is signed on for an Obi-Wan Kenobi series with Disney on Disney+, filming to begin early next year. And I literally broke down into tears when this was announced. It's my favorite Star Wars character. It's been playing with my heart for so long. And to now know officially it's going to happen, I am a very, very happy man. That is McMahon. I'm Sage. Don't forget you can subscribe to us on YouTube. That'd be great. We'd appreciate your support. Don't forget to click the notification bell. And you can follow us on Twitter at Fandom City Pod, or you can check out our podcasts, Fandom City Pod, and you'll find Sage's Cantina there and the upcoming Halloween talk on Anchor, Spotify, Google Podcast, Apple Podcast, Radio Public, and all those places. That's going to do it for us. May the Force be with you.